So what are the presidential candidates getting right and wrong when it comes to real estate? Well, really the only one that's had clear-cut policies regarding real estate in one direction or another, I'll explain in a minute, is Kamala. So we're going to use hers. And by no means is this partisan. This is strictly looking at her two policies, one that benefits builders, one that benefits buyers, and what I think they will do for the market. First of all, let's look at what I said back in June of 2023. So really just building new properties. Political reasons, I don't think that'll happen very easily either, because it looks bad for a politician to give incentives to the rich, evil builders and developers when they should be giving that money to the poor people. So that video was me talking about how the housing starts, the new builds of homes was increasing, but there was a shortage. There was 2 million new household formations, but only 1.4 million new housing starts, new builds. So there's still a shortage. I'm gonna make a longer video. I'm gonna show you charts and everything showing the housing starts, which is the new builds. So look at what Kamala has to say about this.
And by the end of my first term, we will end America's housing shortage by building 3 million new homes and rentals that are affordable for the middle class. And we will make sure those homes actually go to working and middle class Americans, not just investors.
So as you can see, I think that's really good. That's hitting it the nail right on the head. Supply is our biggest issue. I've been saying this for years, since 2022, even since 2020 and 2021. I've showed charts on how we've had a shortage of buildings since the 2008 market crash. That entire decade of 2010, we had a shortage of new houses being built. This is where I'm not too sold on the corporate greed, all these corporations buying. Yes, it's happened. They have purchased. I see a lot of corporations that are selling a ton of properties right now. But the real issue is not corporate investment buyers. The real issue is undersupply. The corporate buyers is just another layer to that. So I applaud her in this plan of moving forward with trying to build 3 million homes during her 4 years. If she doesn't make it, I hope Trump does something similar, because it really would help. Now, you're kind of negating that by then saying, I'm going to give more money to first-time home buyers, which there are programs that already exist, which is in Florida, there's Hometown Heroes, California has one, other states, in Texas, they have it, counties have it, Fannie Mae is giving $5,000 to first-time home buyers. So there's tons of programs out there that already help. They already exist. So it's nothing new, it's nothing shiny that has never existed before. But at the same time, isn't that going to negatively affect values? If you're creating demand when there's already a ton of demand and there's still not enough supply, because supply is going to take a while, the demand is just eating up that supply, values are going to go up. By the time the new houses are built, it's just going to be even harder to buy a property because the values have gone up because there wasn't enough supply and you created all this demand through this program. So I'm not 100% on what's going on with that. I think you should leave the demand side the way it is. There's already enough down payment assistance programs, but just like I said in my video, June of 2023, a politician needs to give to the less fortunate, the poor, not necessarily the poor, you can't buy houses for poor. They need to give to less fortunate and not only prop up the rich, which is the builders. So no matter what, she's going to have to include that, but I think it's only going to hurt the supply demand curve and cause values to go higher while we wait for those new houses to be built. I hope you liked my analysis of what politics is doing for housing, or at least the policies they're proposing will do for housing. Mortgage Nerd out.